Hi. Today's lesson in asana is Urdhva Dhanurasana. The full back bend and the translation is upward facing bow pose. And we're going to start with an exploration in Tadasana, the mountain pose first. So you can place a strap firm, not too tight, but firm around the upper thighs. And the point of working with the strap in this way, which will carry also into our Urdhva Dhanurasana practice, is to work with the attention to maintain a spacious lower back, and especially across the sacroiliac joints. And often in back bending, and we do likely more than one, we're preparing, maybe we'll even find the same way of working in postures like Setu Bandha, the bridge, or locust, cobra, even Dhanurasana, the bow. And you can integrate the same way of working in all of these back bends. And what I have found is that I'm much freer. I don't have any lower back pain. And so instead of overworking these external rotators and feeling sort of shorter and more contracted in around the sacroiliac joints and the lower lumbar spine, I can keep those sacroiliac joints open and find the space and the interrelating of the two pelvic halves with the sacrum as it connects into the spine and extends out from the grounding force of the two pelvic halves and the legs. So we'll start with Tadasana and spiral the thighs in, so you're creating some resistance, pressure into the strap, because the inner spiral brings the current of the thighs away from the midline. And then to complement that, I'll point my two sitting bones down, so I have maintaining the breadth across the sitting bones, pointing the two sitting bones down. And in that, there's a natural engaging of the bandhas. I think the bandhas, with some skillful practice, just naturally engage. And so they support. And so I'm sensing into this breadth and length, and my spine from the sacrum floating out of the two pelvic halves can lengthen up, and there's some buoyancy here through my spinal extension. So I'm going to bring this into the Urdhva Dhanurasana pose and explore similarly, starting getting grounded with my feet and then engaging the inner spiral, pressing dynamically into the strap with the inner spiral, widening the sitting bones, and then powering into my feet and my hands and keeping the sitting bones wide, pointing them towards the backs of the knees, finding that width across the sacroiliac joints, and then the space for the sacrum to float out away from the two pelvic halves and join the extension of the thoracic spine opening. Taking a full breath in, and then an exhale to release down, and just a moment to pause in the constructive rest pose and let everything settle and integrate. At the same time that I feel some of the tension has released out of the body from doing that pose, I also am aware of a lot of vibrant energy and the elastic nature of the spine, and so it inspires me to do more, and I hope you can join me. Thank you. Namaste.